Hello, konnichiwa, KPB here, and we are in Tokyo, about to figure out the bullet train. So let me work out how to do it, and then I will pass it on to you.
But before we get that far, we've spent the last few hours buzzing around Tokyo Disneyland one last time. What was our final review?
What did you think, Mr. P?
Amazing. Absolutely loved it. Worth the flight. Brilliant, 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 brilliant.
People are good, prices are good,
Yeah.
Food's good,
Yeah.
Everything works,
Yeah.
Everything's tidy,
Yeah.
Everyone's friendly and polite.
Yeah, apart from Michael.
Apart from Michael. Everyone's respectful.
Yeah, apart from Michael.
Cannot recommend it enough.
Yep, 100%.
Bye, Castle.
And now it's time to crash back to reality and figure out how to get to Tokyo train station.
I got it.
Fortunately, the Tokyo Bay Hilton puts on a coach. Most hotels, I would hope, would do the similar transfers.
Bullet train. If your luggage has a width plus length plus depth longer than 160 centimeters, it has to be pre-booked. Now, to give you a rough idea of how big that is, these should fall under that at 150. So we haven't pre-booked anything. Fingers crossed that will be okay. Firstly, to get the bullet train, you have to get to Tokyo Station. If you've come from Disneyland Tokyo like we have, you're looking for the KO line to Tokyo.
Yes.
Yes.
Because what many people don't realise is Tokyo Disneyland is half an hour by train away from Tokyo.
Train 1 takes us to the train station.
Then, once you've got to Tokyo Station, you need to find the platform that the bullet train is on. The bullet trains are known here as Shinkansen. Shinkansen. And the platforms are normally between platform 14 and 26. Fun with luggage.
There are 9 Shinkansen lines going out from different directions from Tokyo. Make sure you get on the right one.
All the lines and stations are well signposted. You shouldn't get lost. But if things get a bit too hectic, don't be afraid to take a step back and just gather yourself. It can be manic. It's always manic. Getting the bullet train is much like getting an airplane. So you'll have your reservation, you'll have the number of seats, but you have to check in to get where you're going and when you're going. If you get lost, most locals are very friendly and will help you out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The word on the street is the food on the bullet train is a small selection and it's expensive. So we are going to buy some before we go. If you haven't already got one, the Suica card if you're doing a lot of travel in Tokyo. That first, then that. Not that you'd know that without help. But this is why I'm doing it first. And once you know your seat and your carriage number, you could even get to the right point on the platform. So we are in carriage 16, and you'll see these signs here. We're right down the end. Typical.
The Shinkansen can get up to speeds of 245 miles per hour unofficially, but on the tracks and when carrying people, they will not go any faster than 200 miles per hour. Those slow coaches.
Once your train arrives, there'll be a 5 to 10 minute wait while maintenance crew clean it all out so it's spick and span, ready for your trip. And then you'll probably be sitting on the station for another 10 minutes before it actually goes, but that will give you long enough to get your suitcases above your head.
And that's the bit we're most stressed about, the suitcases, because the train doesn't actually stop very long once you're allowed on it.
Oh, well done. The suitcases are in, so we're able to relax now.
Seats can recline, but not much room. Probably best not to. But there's enough leg room for a lanky Westerner like me. This is a bento box. Food looks pretty good. Well compact. Don't forget, if you don't know what's on there, you have the Google Translate app that will actually tell you what it is live. We love this app. Okay, so where are we and where are we going? If you imagine Japan to be a human arm, Tokyo would be the elbow. We are now off to Osaka, so that's the equivalent of cutting across and heading up the forearm, if you like. On this bullet train, we are going to be travelling for about 3.5 hours. It's not long at all until you leave Tokyo and are heading out into rural Japan. But if you're hoping for some wonderful views, there is a lot of obstructions and a lot of tunnels. Every now and again you'll get a wonderful snippet, but most of the time it's obscured. I had a lovely romantic notion of seeing Mount Fuji at sunset, but in reality it turns out there's quite a few mountains. I can't tell which is which. We're moving too fast. The view's not particularly good. It's a shame. If you have large luggage, this is where it's going to be. Let's look at the other facilities. Toilet, as you'd imagine. Funky electric lid. Do toilets have lids? Gents wanting a stand-up wee have to do so with a slight audience. And when you wash your hand, you have a curtain. Who needs privacy? We're all friends here. So to summarise, some of the train ride looks like this. Most of the train ride looks like this. And they do food, and it is expensive. Okay, we've had a warning that we're coming up close to our station. We've got our bags down ready. It doesn't stop long. We have to be out quick.
Did anyone else's ears pop?
That was pretty smooth altogether, wasn't it?
Yeah. I like a nice long train ride.
This is the Shinkansen train station nearest Osaka. The lifts will be manic if you get the ones closest to the platform, so keep going and get one further down the track. Or get an escalator, because there's plenty of room.
Of course, doing the bullet train is just part of it, because once you get to the other side, you then need to figure out where to go next. Everything is labelled pretty clearly. Google Maps is useful. Avoid taxis, they charge a fucking mint. For us, we need a connecting train to Osaka, which is on the Midutsuji line.
The train on platform 1 is bound for Nakamoto via Tennoji.
Wow, Osaka station is huge. The only way we could actually find the exit is to follow the fresh air. Because the signage was pants. Anyway, we are in Osaka, and that was our fun on the bullet train. In short, it's like any other train, just written in Japanese.
So far, Osaka smells of bad drainage.
We've got lost 17 times.
And we've got lost 17 times. Home for the week.
And this is Osaka. We found our way here, so I'm sure you can too. I hope it was helpful. I will see you next time. We're going to go on Wood Fire Adventures in Osaka and catch them. Like, follow, and subscribe, all that shit. See you later. Sayonara.